the show. I'm Carl Verbish, and I'm here once again with my lovely co-host, Chris Vadolero.
And this segment, we are joined by Mandy Eyrich and Beth Potter. Now, Mandy is the AdTo Tampa Bay Public Service Co-Director. We have two this year, Mandy and Taryn. And Beth Potter is with our Public Service Client of the Year.
Let's let Mandy announce who it is.
And it is... Dun, dun, dun.
Drum roll! One here, one there. And we are really, really excited to be here. And really, really excited to team up with you for this year. It's going to be fantastic.
Wonderful. Well, welcome to the family.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
so exciting to have you.
Thank you.
So for those of you at home that aren't familiar with the process, every year AdTo Tampa Bay does a pro bono nonprofit advertising campaign. And this year, One Here, One There was one of our top 3 finalists. They came in and presented to us, gave us a lovely presentation, and completely won us over with what their charity does. So, Beth, if you want to talk for a moment about exactly what One Here, One There does.
Sure, I'd love to. One Here, One There started 3 years ago with the simple idea that while we're educating youth in colleges and schools around the United States and hopefully someday around the world, that we could at the same time be educating children in sub-Saharan Africa. In some areas of Africa, such as Ethiopia, you can actually educate a child for as little as $16
Oh, my God.
a year.
A year.
A year?
A year.
Oh, wow.
And so the thought was that if we could get college students and their parents to donate $20 a year
Yeah.
to educate a child in sub-Saharan Africa while, we're getting great college education here, we could ultimately impact and change the world.
That's
Great
awesome.
idea.
Yeah, it's simple, it's easy.
And, I mean, that's why we teamed up with you guys, because we want to change the world, too.
You're giving me goosebumps.
Absolutely, I
That's
know.
great.
There were a lot of goosebumps that night when they gave their
Oh, yeah.
presentation,
Absolutely.
for sure.
And I think they're still there, actually.
Yeah. No, Mandy, can you tell us a little bit about what AdTo will be doing for One Here, One There?
Well, we're going to do as much as we possibly can, which is the
Yeah.
best part about it. But basically, Taryn and I have, we're racking our brains along with our wonderful board members, and our big goal is to get national coverage.
Woo.
Yes, and we're going to cross our fingers on that and hope that that can actually happen. And basically, we really want to raise the brand awareness of One Here, One There, and one of our biggest goals is going to be to definitely try and get USF involved and start some
Wonderful.
start some chapters at schools, get some educating going on within the schools themselves,
Sure.
let students know what's going on out there and how they can get involved. Raise as much money as we can for these little guys over in Africa, and you never know, maybe a couple of them could come here, a couple of them could go there. No pun intended. But, so it's going to be amazing. We really want serious community involvement and get these young people out there and active. So
That's
we
really
think it's
awesome.
amazing.
In the college chapters is something that's very interesting to me because
Definitely.
we have the potential to hopefully help you guys build this
Right.
nationwide and help to
Yes.
get people at colleges all over the country involved in this, because this
Yeah.
is, it's cool because it started here in Tampa Bay, and at the same time it's something that has a national appeal, an international appeal.
International impact, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, and
Yeah.
we have 3 college campuses right now that have active chapters.
Excellent.
The Indiana University chapter is phenomenal. They just came back from South Africa.
Oh, wow.
Where they actually raised funds to buy computers, laptop computers.
Oh,
Neat.
wow.
Took them to South Africa, taught the kids how to use them, helped set up electricity for the computers. I mean, it was just incredible. We've got Florida State University, who's doing similar kind of things.
Yeah.
And Stetson University has just come online with wanting to build a school
Wow.
this year in Kenya. So
You should
Wow.
tell them how much it is.
Yeah, that's one of the
Cool.
things that struck me.
to
Yeah.
build a school in Kenya is $5,000. The
That's
most
it.
expensive part, or at least what could be the most expensive part, is to drill a well. But there's organizations that we can work through where we can get real affordable water for the kids. But $5,000 a year
Wow.
to
Yeah.
build it, and
Yeah.
they can do it in like less than 6 months.
Oh, my
Wow.
gosh.
It's incredible.
And it changes so many lives.
Absolutely.
I talked to someone about it the other day that said, it sounds like the kind of thing that some rich person would just handle and move on to the next thing.
Right.
But unfortunately, that's not what happens. I mean, we need people to really, this is a grassroots effort. And
Very much so.
I think it's something we're all getting very excited about, and I imagine our membership will, and after that, everybody else.
Yeah. And it's our students that are doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not people like me. It's not rich people. It is college kids
Yes.
that are making the difference.
And, one of the biggest things that attracts me to One Here, One There is, there's a lot of organizations out there that will, do things for kids in other countries, or, you've seen a lot of the, Christian ministries and stuff doing work like that. But the difference with this one that I love is the fact that your money doesn't just go to one particular thing. The amount of various things that this can go to is really based on the child's needs. Like when you were telling me, I almost teared up right then and there when we asked her, what does $20 go to? What does your $20 is it going to a school? Is it going to a specific child or family, or how's that work? And yeah, you've got all the traditional things such as supplies and all that, but she said how there was a little boy who couldn't go to school because he couldn't get there, so they got him a bike,
Wow.
and, then she was telling me how a lot of the younger females, they're put out to work, for the family, and they quite often will send one child, and it's usually the male. So, of course, being a female, that touched me a little bit, where she said that they actually paid the stipend to the family for what that daughter would have made to work, so that she could go back to school and get an education.
That's
You're making
awesome.
sense. This is great.
It's so cool. Like, it's so diverse, and it's so based on what the students here want to do for what the students need over there. So that connection's just amazing.
And
I'm excited.
we live in a world today where, sure, it's Africa, sure, it's overseas, but it's not so disconnected from us in this day and age. This is a flat world.
Right.
These people are as much a part of our world as the people that live next door.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's what I think is really great about it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens this year. And
Yeah.
good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is going to be
Absolutely.
wonderful. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more where we can get some extra information?
Sure. We have a website that we would invite anyone and everyone to go to. It's www.onehereonethere.org. And there you can find out all about who we are, what our chapters are doing, how you can get involved. You can donate directly there. And we'd love to have you come and visit us.
Great.
Absolutely. Thanks very much for joining us, Beth and Mandy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Really happy
Thank
to
you.
be here, so thanks.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors, TBT and Tampa Digital Studios.
Thank you very much, and we will be back with you at home in just a few short moments.